Hi, I'm Larry Sarjeant. This is Ryan Herzog. We're both professional strength coaches here at Anytime Fitness in Centennial, Colorado. And we work with a lot of different athletes from different sports, a lot of fighters, a lot of grapplers. What we're going to do is we're going to bring you different techniques from week to week or frequently on UltimateFightSource's to help you improve your game and make you better athletes on the mat.
Last week you saw a segment on rear naked choke techniques. So today we're going to show you some exercises to help build strength and endurance in back muscles, which is ultimately going to help you when you're fighting, but it's also great for injury prevention. So we're going to cover the yeses and nos for the basic movements. Basically, you want to have the athlete lying on the bench. You want to shift him off the bench so his head's free from any position on the bench. You want to have the athlete start with the chin tucked to the chest. And from here, all you're going to do is let that neck slowly drop down, head to the floor. And you want to try to reach a chin pointing straight up to the ceiling position. And then slowly control, pull that chin back up to the chest. A few things to think about here are breathing and slow controlled movements. We don't want to go really fast on these movements. We want to make sure we're using neck muscles and not compensating with other muscles. In breathing, slow controlled inhale on the way down and an exhale on the way up. Think about using inhale for the easy movement, exhale for the difficult movement. You can complete 10 to 15 repetitions here. Working your way up to it, they're going to be difficult at first. Once you reach 15 repetitions, you can rest a minute, minute and a half in between sets. So for here, once you finish repetitions, have the athlete scooch forward, rest his head for a minute, minute and a half, and then we're going to move into the nose. From here, we want the athlete to scooch off the bench again. We want to start with about a neutral neck position. Imagine you're trying to hold a baseball or a tennis ball in between your chin and your chest. From here, the athlete's going to rotate his head all the way to the left, so one ear is facing up, one ear is facing down, and then slow controlled movement back to the center. Then we're going to rotate to the other side, one ear facing up, one ear facing down. Again, the whole time, looking at breathing, you want to inhale appropriately, exhale appropriately, and also move through slow, controlled range of motions. You don't want to jerk during these motions. Suggest using 10 to 15 repetitions per side. Again, work up to these. They may be difficult at first, and take appropriate rest in between sets. And next we're going to move into more advanced movements, and Larry's going to cover those.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to work on is some resisted neck movement. What we want to do is get a band that's going to provide the least amount of resistance possible because we don't want to put too much strain on the neck. So we have the athlete place it securely on their forehead so it's comfortable, but it's providing resistance. When we have them walk out in a fighting stance, and let them determine the resistance. So I'm not pulling the band. You can see that he's walking out and I'm holding the band still. Once he's got a decent amount of resistance, he's going to start moving his head up and down. We're doing just a small range of motion. You should not have the band sliding up and down on your forehead at all. Just a slow, controlled range of motion. Again, you're breathing out on the way down and on the way up. Control it nice and slow. And from there, we're going to take it, and after he's performed 10 or 15 reps, he's going to place his head in a nice neutral position. He's going to begin walking, and I'm going to just follow him. So this is a good static movement where his head has to do the work in staying up against this resistance, but you're not providing too much strain on the neck. So he's just going to move forward like that, and then I'm going to follow him with the band. The next movement that we're going to perform is going to be the direct opposite of those two movements. So, again, he's going to grab the band, he's going to place it on the back of his neck. Again, I'm just holding the band here. We're going to let the athlete determine the amount of resistance by getting into a nice comfortable position with the head in a nice neutral position. Again, the band's around the back of his head. It should not slide at all. Here he's going to move his head down. And then slowly back up. Now you're working the extensors on the neck muscles. So down, moving back up against the resistance. Slow control movements. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way back. Once you perform 10 to 15 of these reps, again, we're going to have the athlete get in a nice neutral position. You just statically hold the band as he walks. Go ahead, step, I'm going to walk, follow him. moving your hands up and down. And that's it. Alright guys, thank you very much for all your time. We hope to see you frequently on Ultimate Fight Source, providing you with new strength and conditioning tips and showing you how to help improve your game.
Thank you.